At least you have a chance. What, are you saying you don't? Why? Why are we saying that? Why do you think you don't? Now, chat, I would like you all to observe something real quick. Because in this stream, we don't take kindly to self-deprecating remarks from our viewers. In this stream, it's been 32 years who I've accepted I'll never find love, never dated. Chat, once again, need I remind you, we don't take kindly to self-deprecating remarks here. What do you think is your best quality? Everyone has something good about them. My heart. Honestly, if you mean something to me, which is hard to do, you'll always get the best me. Nice. I consider myself much the same. And that's why I consider myself surprised that I can't seem to find anyone. Because I know I have that going for me. So, why hold yourself in such a negative regard when you know that you have something like that going for you? I used to hate myself so much more than I do now. At this point in time, I no longer see myself as someone undeserving of anything. I see enough good in myself that I believe I deserve whatever it is that I'm trying to achieve. If you can see even that as something good about yourself, you already have all it takes to be deserving. If there's even one good thing about you, more than enough to still working on that, yeah. Chat, hold that thought and sit with those thoughts for a couple seconds, because it's getting better, but it's still a long journey. Cool. I'm gonna go get something to drink. Okay, I will be back in like a minute or two. I'm gonna go get something to drink, and I'll be right back. One thing I want to make sure that you all understand is that these streams are a safe space. Okay, and we don't like people being self-deprecating in these streams. But what we do encourage is people sharing something that's on their mind so that we can help them work through it. These streams are... I want these streams to be just as much entertainment as they are healing. You know? Look, let me tell you one thing, because I've got plenty of things that I am insecure about myself. For one, I don't exactly think I have the greatest body. You know, like, and if you've heard my song, Love You Like Me, and that shameless self-promotion, but it's relevant, right? You would know exactly that. I don't always think I've got the greatest body. I mean, just, you know, really, I can't even lose just a little bit more weight. Like, you know, like, why? But, like, I realize, right, that insecurity is only because other people have told me to feel that way. I no longer center that insecurity on myself. You know what I mean? Like, I used to think, oh, I've got a horrible looking body. Oh, that's a personal failing. Oh, I need to do something about that. I no longer entirely think of it that way. The way I think of it now, simply put, other people oftentimes have an idea of what they think my body should look like. And that's just not the way that it looks right now. But the one thing that I don't try to let that do anymore is convince me that that means I have a problem. I'm not overweight. Yet people are still out there who think just because I'm a little bit pudgy that that's a little bit of a problem. Who says it has to be? Why do those people get to have so much power over me? They shouldn't. Don't listen to the people who are telling you that there are things that aren't good enough about you. Unless it is genuinely something that you are doing or that you are that is actually hurting other people, don't listen to their criticisms. Right? Don't listen to their criticisms. Why should you have to? If you want to change something about yourself, it should be entirely because you want to, not because other people have planted the idea in your head that in order to be deserving of their love, you have to change something about yourself. And you're damn right that's true. And look, to get even more candid for half a second, okay? I used to think that my body was probably the most disgusting thing on earth. It's really not. It's really not. And I will tell you, the more that I have started, exploring my gender expression and really leaning into more styles of fashion and everything, the more I've come to realize that while I've previously thought that, being skinnier would make me feel more like myself, and while I previously thought that having a skinnier build would feel more androgynous, it would feel that way, I actually think whatever I've got going on here is having much the same effect. Do I still think I would look androgynous if I was very skinny? Yes. Am I slowly starting to believe that whatever it is that I've got going on here is also somehow, some way, relatively androgynous? Yeah. I don't know what it is, dude, but this actually looks good. I can't lie. I actually don't fully hate how I look anymore. You know? So you don't have to hate yourself. You've just allowed people who shouldn't have that kind of power over you to have that kind of power over you. That's what needs to change. Back to the game. Enough therapy for one day, hey? Instead, let's start cracking open a cold one with the boys. And by a cold one, I mean a Pepsi Max.